Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here at the Ballarat Turf Club with Shona Drechsler, and we've had a lot of runners today and we've got one to go. Shona, no joy so far, but let's see what happens in the next.
And it's a fine day here for a
Beautiful,
surprise.
lovely day, lovely autumn day. Let's go back and have a look at our
Last
runners.
week's results, yeah, we had Chloe Anna finish second at Echuca on Friday.
She ran really well. She was just a little bit unlucky not to win. One more stride and she gets Archie's horse that led, had the run of the race, but she come from nowhere, and she's in great form and she's really appreciating running over 10 furlongs.
We had Esprit de Sol finished 8th at Cranbourne on Friday night, stepped up to 2,025 metres.
Yeah, it was a big step up. Mark Rowley decided to step him up based on Michael Walker's say-so, that after his first up run that he needed 2,000, and he ran as Mark expected, not fit enough, and would have been better to go the mile, but he's got that run under his belt, and I think you just got to wait till his 4th up run when he's hard and fit, and he should be in the money.
Lucky on Barefoot at Flemington finished 8th. Yeah,
it was 8th, but he wasn't beaten far, and it was a really good run. Really good run, and he goes to Warnable next week, and he's in good form.
Yep. Abasso finished 10th at Randwick.
Disgraceful. Missed the start. Everyone, including the statue, knew to stay away from the fence, and the rider took him to the fence, and
they were
consequently
just about racing in the grandstand in the other races.
Yeah, it was just hard to watch, and it was just embarrassing from that rider and stable, so I just got to put that out of my mind, and he's down to run this weekend, but they'll probably get floods and he won't run again.
Evans finished 9th at Alice Springs.
Run off her legs, over 1,000. She's not a 1,000-metre horse, but she's a filly that's on her way to Darwin, and we just wanted to give her a couple of runs at Alice Springs.
First time on the dirt.
Yeah, Neil was happy with her. They ran 57.2, and she's a 1,400-metre sort of horse, so that's a pass mark.
Yeah. Kyneton on Monday we had La Passe finished 2nd.
Should have won. Super run, first up. Had a lot of trials, done really well. One more bound, she wins, and she's in for a great preparation.
Yeah. Last night at Doncaster we had Seismos kicked off his campaign over 2 mile.
He did, and it was Ascot, but that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, terrible run.
Yeah.
I assume he jarred up. He travelled nice in the run to the corner, and when the pressure went on, he didn't let down. Marco said, the jock said, he just didn't let down. It was a really firm track. That's why we tacked the boystron, and look, we got the run under his belt. I just hope he comes through it okay.
Yep. Today at Ballarat we've had Broadway in first, finished 2nd.
Should have won.
Yeah.
Super run for the 2-year-old. He's in good form. He's a lovely horse, over 1,000, 1,200, and he was just stiff today not to win. It was probably just education, I guess, just being in amongst them and a little bit hesitant. Probably should have won, but he's a nice horse, worth following.
Yep, My Shiny Choice finished 11th in the same race.
Yeah, probably disappointing, went back and really didn't find the line much.
Yeah.
I know he over-raced early and had a few excuses, but I've just got a feeling this horse might be better off going to the paddock and coming back later.
Yeah, drew an awkward gate and does need longer, so...
Yeah, look, we know the horse is a good horse, but at this stage we haven't been able to show anyone just how good he is, but it's disappointing when those things happen.
Manor Trust finished 9th.
Disappointing run again, didn't try really. He'll come back to the Ballarat stables now, and he just needs to a bit more work, and he needs to switch on. We're going to take the blinkers off, try and get his hedge carriage down so he can breathe properly and race properly, but you know, he's a very talented horse, but today he didn't race like one.
No. Lyndon Doom finished 4th.
Every chance, super run, just missed running 3rd. Good ride by Dean. He thought it was a peach of a ride. I thought it was okay. Had every chance, but I think the first 2 horses were just a class above them, weren't they? They were city class horses, and one like it. And look, she's got a foot on the till to win a race.
Yep. And tomorrow we've got Bendigo social media.
Social media? Well, what's going to happen with Kayotika in the next?
Yes, that is a good point. We've got Kayotika in the next.
Hopefully. She won last start. She's up to a mile. They don't normally win their second race after they win their maiden, but up to a mile, she'll run top 4.
Yep. And now we'll talk about social media.
Let's
Last
go
start winner.
Social media?
Yeah.
She's got a virus, and she's probably going to the paddock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think, did Hippodrome get a run at Bendigo?
He's 4th emergency.
Oh, well, he might get a run at Bendigo.
Yeah.
If he does, he'll be hard to beat.
Yep. Caulfield, Black Velveteen, Saturday, 1,600 metres. Luke Nolan on board.
Whatever odds she is, she's going to be overs. And she's a big watch and she's a big query because she's a very good filly. And if I'm glad Luke Nolan's back on her and he understands her. And I think she'll like that track, and she's a smoky.
Yeah. We've got a Basso at Hawkesbury, maybe running.
Yeah, it depends on the rain. If it's really wet there, we won't run. But the forecast is not good, and we've just got to wait and see.
Saturday night at Doncaster.
Doncaster. Counterridge, yes. Counterridge is down first up with Marco Body.
Yep.
Been in good form, and he said to me last night she gets a chance to really run top 3 there, so I'll be looking forward to it.
Yep. Sunday at Geelong, My Obsession.
My Obsession at Geelong on Sunday.
On the synthetic.
First up. Yeah, I'm not sure whether we'll go there, but she's a good filly, and she's a city class long way.
Supplements.
At Geelong? She won't be going there.
Yeah, I doubted that too. Singapore, Lucky Lion.
Lucky Lion, hopefully he's ready to win. I haven't spoken to the trainer, but we've been waiting to get a run. We've been belted out a few times, but he's done plenty of work, and if he's in the right grade, he should be a chance.
Yep, and on Monday at Alice Springs, Evans lines up in the Queen of the Desert 1200 metre race.
Yeah, look, it's probably going to be too short for her, but it's all about education for Darwin, and I think Neil thinks she can run top 5 or 6 on her way through to Darwin.
Yep. And so these are nominations. Refill at Kilmore.
Kilmore on Monday. Well, his first up run, he didn't do a lot, but he wasn't asked to do a lot, and I think he'd be better for it. And he's a quality galloper that's had a few problems, but I think he'll run top 5 on Monday.
Yep. And so we've got the Warnable Carnival coming up, where we've got nominations all throughout the carnival. So we've got Clairvaux.
Clairvaux, we're trying to decide between the Tuesday race and the Cup race. The Cup race doesn't look over strong at this stage with rain predicted. He might end up getting a run in the Cup. I think we're going to roll the dice and probably lean towards the Cup.
Yep. Imaging?
He'll run as long as it's not any worse than slow.
Yep.
And he's another genuine horse that is ready to go well.
Ticket to Toorak?
He's got a lot of waiting. I'm not sure which way he's going to go, but he ran a close second last start, and we've been waiting for this race, and he'll be some each way hope.
Short Espresso.
Been trolling super. I'm a bit worried first up over 1200, but he's a wet tracker, and we've had to wait a long time to get some wet tracks, and we're going to get him next week.
Yep.
The horse he beat in a trial last week came out and won at Pakenham last week, and yeah, I wish it was 1100.
Raining Meteor.
Going really well, this horse. Down for the Wednesday, and probably our best chance for the week.
Falago may run.
Probably not. Probably keep him to Flemington. He's got 59 at Warnable, so we thought 55 at Flemington with the same prize money might be a better option.
Yep. Edge of War.
Going well, this horse. Going particularly well, and he'll love it down there.
Yep. We'll stick to the bull because we've got another one in Queensland, but we've got who else? Lucky on Barefoot.
Lucky on Barefoot. He's running in the race on the Thursday. It's the 4th year in a row he's going to that race.
Yeah.
And he deserves to win it. And they think he's going better than he's ever gone in his life, so let's hope that's right.
Yep, and we might have Girls Say run at Ipswich on Wednesday.
She'll run unless it's really wet, and unfortunately the forecast is for 200 mils of rain, so she does no good in the wet, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But she's a first starter by Rosse, and she's got a share of ability, and we'll just have to wait and see what unfolds there.
Yep.
It's going to be a big week. Next week, Shona.
You need to keep an eye out on the website for acceptances and where all the Warnable horses are going to run. Yeah,
we're going to try and place our horses to our advantage. We're not just going to go to Warnable for a holiday, you know, because if you go down there, it's very strong. If you draw bad gates or it's too wet or too dry, we just need to be responsible for what we do with these horses. And we're working very closely with the trainers to make sure we put them in the races they can win, and that we give ourselves every chance.
Yeah.
All right, Shona, well, we've got to go. They're just coming into the mounting yard, have a chat to the jockey, and have a look at our newsletter this week. We've got a couple of horses there advertised that are not far off racing, and that's been very popular over the last month.
Yeah.
So until next week, hopefully we might see some of you down at the Bull.
Cheers.